Hi there, YouTubers. I just want to get this video out before I forget to do it. I did and I think I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to do like a 2-day dry fast, and I'm not making it a hard dry fast, just a soft one. I don't mind touching water, brushing my teeth, all that stuff. Um, you know what happened the last time is I thought I'd try a 2-day dry and then go into a 1-day like a water or using the snake diet solution. um, Also, I made my own solution, so I tried that first, and I was doing all right. And then I felt incredibly bad, like all of a sudden, like oh, so bad. Can't I, it's hard to put into words because you never felt like that before. So anyway, it's called die off, and as all the toxins fill up your body, you just get icky. You get really gross, and it doesn't help too that your ketones are right up out the roof, and your mouth tastes like steel, and it's just a weird feeling. So I I like felt desperate that I had to come out of this fast, and that was day 3. So I did 2-day dry, and then I added a water fast on that, and I felt after I came out of it all wrong. I should have come out of it long-term juicing and stuff like that, but I didn't. So I came out of it with the salt water, and I ate some grapes, and then I pretty much ate some food. So I came out of it all wrong, and I really feel bad about that. But my body was screaming at me, and I don't know how these people can do 3-day dry fast, 5-day dry fast, 7 days. There's people online that are doing 28 days. Oh my God. So I don't know how they do it. But anyway, I had um I had to get through that, and I got through it. And I think I'm gonna do it every week, just because I noticed a little more of me got healed, but other things come out, and they say that as you lose weight, as you fast and everything, the time kind of goes backwards, and you start getting all your ailments, all your problems that you had before start to come back. And that's what was happening to me. And it's okay. I know it's all part of the thing, right? So I'm good with it. So this time my wife did not do it with me, and she just did like a water fast. So anyway, I have a lot to heal. I'm really try to get the kidneys healed. I've got my liver, like I feel it's like 100%. Your iridology tells me that too. But my kidneys, I think from all of the stuff, so I was in the military, and they give you every vaccine they can. And they don't care if it's one day and one, no, they'll give you it all in one day. It doesn't matter to them. And then they put me on drugs so that I could be outside with trees and stuff. And I'd take those like two times a day, depending on how bad it was. I even went 3 times. So I have a lot of drug deposits inside me. Through my iridology tells me that, so I can. That's why I'm trying to do a lot of detoxing and cleansing and trying to get all cleaned up. I know it's working because I feel so much better. I don't even feel like I'm 56. I feel like I'm in my 30s. So it works. Like, you just feel amazing. Like tonight, we're just gonna have melons, berries, and what else have we got there? We have coconut we bought was bad. So yeah, melons, berries, and all kinds of fruit. So we're just gonna do fruit today. Yesterday for supper we did vegetables. So, but pretty much we're on OMAD. So that means 1 meal a day. So we just do like I wake up in the morning, I'm not hungry, so I just wait till supper time, and that's when your electrolytes are gone down, and that's where you really hanker for some food, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to eat at supper, and that's pretty much it. So Wednesday, Thursday, I think is when I'm going to do my dry fasts, and just try and keep that going, 48-hour fastings, and it's working. Like, slowly, I'm losing weight all the time. So it's working. I got nothing bad to say about it. Just be careful if you try it, and listen to your body. You really got to listen to your body. I don't know how these people get through it, but they're not in their 50s, right? They're in their 30s or 20s. It's probably a lot easier at that age. But the Bible says that people did 40 days, and they were much older than I was. I'll never get to be that age, as old as they were. But anyway, this is going really well, and I just want to let you know. Oh, the biggest part. Ugh, the reason I wanted to do this is because I felt like I was getting like all these toxins in my blood, and then I went to the washroom, and something came out of me. I don't know. I just felt totally weird. Never felt that before. So I got a stick, and I was poking around, and the fumes from the toilet hit me and started me coughing, and I couldn't stop coughing. Like they were so strong. It was nothing I've experienced. It's not the smell. It was like ammonia gas or something really strong like that, and it just so it took me a whole day of coughing, and the next day to stop. Like, and I sprayed hydrogen peroxide in my mouth while I inhaled and tried to get all the stuff out of my lungs. So I'm sure that something toxic came out of me, and whatever it was, my body was telling me, we need some liquids, we need some food, we need to move this stuff. Because I really felt like I needed to move stuff through my intestines. Not so much the water, I just needed to move stuff, right? I just had to push. So that was my big concern that day. I didn't feel like I needed much water, but I needed to push. And sure enough, when I went to the toilet and everything came out, it was like, oh, the smell was normal, but there was something else in there that just caused me to start coughing like crazy. And that was a real eye-opener. So it didn't discourage me, it encourages me to keep doing this, because these kinds of toxins in your body, they're what cause the problems, you know? And seriously, if you want to know anything about um, how to keep your body alive, you have to compare your body to like an ecosystem. And we have a pond out back that is an ecosystem. And before, when we used to like clean it all out, take the fish out, we clean, pressure wash the sides, put the water back in, that pond did not do as good. Like, it had a lot of problems. It was constant maintenance all the time. So one year we just decided we weren't going to do that anymore. And you know what? There's a lot of little microorganisms and everything doing their part in that pond. And once you disturb that, or you add a pollutant to it, and one of those microorganisms die off, then the whole pond suffers. And you can see it. You can see it in your fish. You can see it everywhere. Same with your body. I think is once like organisms that are important to your body start getting toxic or die off, they're not there to do the job that they were doing, and then you've got problems. You got health problems, just like the pond. And the fish suffer, you suffer. So I kind of equate it to that, and I didn't really appreciate that until I had a pond. I was trying to get the pond to thrive. I wanted the fish to multiply and grow and have fun, but we got her now. But same with our bodies, right? So we watch what we feed the fish. Nothing goes in the water that shouldn't be in the water, and we're treating our bodies the same way, right? We try not to eat anything that we wouldn't want, that we know our body would use. So it's kind of like we drink alcohol, but we'll take a little shot glass, and maybe once a month watch a movie with that, and we'll sip it very slowly. And lately I've been taking another glass and using it as a spittoon and getting rid of that and rinsing my mouth with water after. So it's really the taste that I enjoy about the wine. I don't like the feeling of being drunk. So like the pond, we only put into our bodies what we think our bodies could use. Also, we stay away from things like pesticides, right, which kill all the microbacteria in your stomach, which are doing they're doing a job, and they're not there anymore. So if that pesticide can kill an insect, and it don't even really kill the insect, I found out it kills the insect's guts. The same gut bacteria, microbes that you have, and they're trying to kill your guts too. So you have to do this research, and you have to learn this stuff. And well, you don't have to do anything. I did it. So um, it's really good to know. Start treating your body like you would, like we did. We realized that our pond was able to sustain itself and heal itself, and just grow, and everything thrives in it. Same as your body. And I think if you put the right things into your body, don't pollute your body, it'll be like that pond. And right now I'm trying to get rid of all these toxins, trying to get rid of everything. And like the pond, my body is able to fix itself. And when you're fasting, especially dry fasting, your body has all this really cool stuff locked into it that releases, and it starts to heal, which is really cool. And I'm experiencing all that, and it's really nice. Being able to breathe is a bonus. I'm telling you, I couldn't breathe through my nose for, well, I was in the Army 20 years, so there's quite a bit there, and I'm serious. That goes a long time, years and years and years. So I have a video on that too. You can look at that. But anyway, so just one word of warning. I think this is week 3 now that we've been doing this, and I noticed that when the last time we came out of it really fast, like we just both of us did the dry fast for 2 days, 48 hours, and you're counting down the minutes, and the minutes are going by like hours. I mean, you're just, oh, can't wait. So what we did was we went and ate a big meal, like eggs, bacon, and toast, and and juice with that, like good apple juice, squeezed. And was freaky is that the problems that we had with our stomach after were just brutal. So your stomach gets really loud, both of ours. Like we could hear each other's stomachs. It doesn't matter where you were in the room. And it's just churning and moving and twisting and turning, and I don't recall getting a lot of cramps, but there was a lot of movement, and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have diarrhea or something. But we didn't have diarrhea. But just a word of warning. Remember the rule. For every 4 hours that you dry fast, it takes 1 hour to get your liquids into you. And I don't mean pop and stuff like that. Right? I'm talking about coconut water, even the snake juice, salt water, anything like that. Get your electrolytes and the salts back into you, and take it slowly. Like get some lemon juice. They're really good lemon juice, organic. It's just squeezed lemons. And you're going to need some apple cider vinegar. You can take a little bit of baking soda. But whatever you need to get all this stuff working, like for me, the big thing was to get the kidneys going. Like once you start taking all these liquids in, you got to wake up the kidneys. So the first thing that I do is I get the lemon, the pure lemon juice right into me, and then I'll get the apple cider vinegar, and then I'll try and drink like a half a liter or more of coconut water, and just sit there and let that soak in for a while. And you'll be surprised, even though you're totally dehydrated, and you're going to urinate really quick, really often, like soon after. So another way to check your hydration levels, right? See, my skin's staying up because I'm into day 2 now of our dry fast, and it stays up. So when I'm fully hydrated, this just flattens out right away. This is a good indicator. And there was one other thing I want to tell you about dry fasting. Okay, get your liquids into you really good. Um, I don't know. We're not doing the hard dry fast anymore. Like, didn't feel a need for it, but you do tend to feel a lot of goodness from a dry fast. And it's weird is you're not thirsty and you're not hungry. You just are, and you get the metallic taste in your mouth and all that stuff. And right now my ketones are showing almost to the end of the strips, like almost to the end. So it's pretty dark. And I'm happy about that. I'm losing weight so far. With the intermittent fasting, like the OMAD, eating once a day, and I know some people eat at lunch. I prefer supper because that's when my electrolytes are going down, like really going down. So once a day, and we'll eat like an all fruit, fruit, melons, and berries. We'll put that on the table, and we'll eat that for supper, or we'll eat and greens, and occasionally we'll even have like eggs and bacon, so get some of that protein. But it's not really big on the proteins. Just I know there's so many good nutrients in the eggs. I can't let them go by. Also, I eat hard-boiled eggs and pickled eggs and stuff like that. So the big thing is when you come off of this, come off of it slow. I know for sure you're going to be wanting to dive into food, and that's the worst thing for you. If people that do like 7-day dry fast, if they eat just go right into food, they end up in the hospital, and you don't want that. I mean, you don't want that kind of. I mean, there's nobody in the hospital that's going to say, "Oh, you were doing the right thing, dry fasting, and you just came out of it wrong." No, I mean, everybody and their dog is going to tell you, "What are you doing, not eating? You know, you have to eat." Yeah, so we came out of last week's a dry fast. It was we came out of it too quickly, and I just described what happened. Okay, so when you're dry fasting, I just showed you how dry you get. You get dehydrated. So after that dry fast, oh my God, I got some really brutal leg cramps. Like the stuff that you see when you're watching those survivor shows, like Naked and Afraid and that, and then some of these people, they get dehydrated and they just get major leg cramps, they can't even move. That's what I had. I had that in the middle of the night. It's just brutal. And it's normal. It's okay. Don't get turned off by this stuff. But it's just because I didn't get the electrolytes into me. I didn't get the liquids into me. I went straight into the food. Bad idea. So those muscles hurt for like 3 days after. Like they were tender. So it's just like getting a huge workout in just 15 seconds of this cramp, which is a real brutal thing to wake up to a cramp, and it's just anyway, that was it. So come out of this real slow, real slow. That's the best thing I can tell you. Anyway, bye for now.